Welcome to Mr. English Cafe. So, Florence, tell me about yourself.
I like cats. And I've worked in an office for 5 years. Is that okay?
It's okay for a coffee date, but for a job interview, we need a better plan. Today, we're helping you nail the most common interview question ever. Welcome back to the show. I'm Joe.
And I'm Florence. We are so happy you're here to practice your English with us today.
Today's topic is a big one, the job interview. Specifically, how to introduce yourself professionally, other commonly asked questions, and salary negotiations.
Before we start, if you find this helpful, please hit that subscribe button and give us a like. It really helps us keep making these lessons for you.
Florence, when an interviewer says, "Tell me about yourself," they don't actually want to know your favorite color.
That's right. They want to know your professional story. A great way to organize this is the present, past, future model. It's like a map for your answer.
I love that. Let's break down those phases with some real-life situations. First, let's talk about the present. You start with where you are right now.
Exactly. For example, if you are a customer service pro, you could say, "Currently, I am a lead representative at a busy retail store, where I specialize in resolving complex customer issues."
That sounds so professional. Specialize in, there's our key phrase again. It shows you are an expert. Now, what about the past?
The past is where you show your track record, even if you are changing careers. If you were a teacher moving into a new office job, you could say, "In my previous role, I spent 5 years in education. This is where I developed my ability to communicate clearly and manage a busy schedule."
That's a great tip. Florence, you're showing that your old skills are still useful. You're improving already just by thinking this way.
Thanks, Joe. Finally, we look at the future. This is where you explain why you want this specific job. A recent graduate might say, "I'm excited about this opportunity because I want to bring my fresh perspective and internship experience to a creative team like yours."
Opportunity. That's a powerful word. It shows you are motivated. So, to recap our present, past, future toolkit. For present, currently, I am, or right now, I focus on. For past, before this, I, or in my previous position, I. For future, I'm looking to, or my goal is to contribute by.
That's perfect, and remember, keep it under 2 minutes. If you talk for 10 minutes about your childhood, the interviewer might fall asleep.
Definitely keep it snappy, keep it professional, and use those 3 steps. You've got this. Let's hear how a customer service pro does it. Florence, you're the candidate. Ready?
Ready. Currently, I am a lead representative at a retail store, where I specialize in resolving complex customer complaints and training new staff. In my previous role, I worked at a high-volume call center for 3 years. I maintained a 95% satisfaction rating and learned how to stay calm during busy shifts. I'm excited about this opportunity because I want to bring my problem-solving skills to a corporate team like yours where I can support long-term clients.
Wow. Short and sweet, she showed her current level, her past success, and why she's a fit for this job. What if you're moving from one industry to another? Let's see how Florence pivots from teaching to office work.
Right now, I am finishing a certification in data analytics while working as a project coordinator, where I use data every day to track our team's progress. Before this, I spent 5 years in education. I developed strong communication skills and learned how to explain complex information to different audiences. My goal is to combine my teaching background with my new technical skills to help your company make smarter, data-driven decisions. See? Even if your past is different, you can find a bridge to your new career.
Finally, for our students, here is how to answer when you don't have much work experience yet.
I recently graduated with a degree in marketing. Currently, I am volunteering as a social media assistant for a local nonprofit to keep my skills sharp. During my senior year, I completed a 6-month internship. I managed 3 client accounts and helped grow their online engagement by 15%. I'm eager to join a creative team like yours where I can apply my fresh perspective and internship experience to help launch new campaigns.
You showed you are proactive by volunteering even after graduation. Florence, we need to talk about the question everyone hates. What is your greatest weakness?
Oh, I used to hate that one too. People think it's a trap to make them look bad, but the secret is to use the problem, action, result method. It shows the interviewer that you are self-aware and always trying to grow.
Okay, walk us through it. What's the first step?
First is the problem. Pick a real, minor professional weakness. Don't say I'm a perfectionist, it sounds fake. Instead, try something like public speaking or delegating tasks.
Got it. And the action?
That's the most important part. What are you doing right now to fix it? For example, if your problem is organization, your action could be using a new digital calendar.
And finally, the result.
Exactly, show them the improvement. I used to struggle with public speaking. I would get very nervous.
That's the problem. What did you do next?
I joined a local English speaking club to practice every week. That was my action.
And the result?
Now, I feel much more confident presenting my ideas in front of a small team.
Let's hear how a career changer might say it.
Because I am transitioning from a different field, I sometimes feel shy about sharing my ideas in big meetings. I started taking notes before meetings and challenging myself to ask at least one question every time. Now, I feel much more comfortable participating. And my manager told me my feedback has been very helpful lately.
It shows you aren't perfect, but you are a proactive learner.
Exactly. Interviewers love a candidate who takes the initiative to improve themselves.
Florence, we've covered your intro and your weaknesses. Now, let's talk about the next big question. Why should we hire you?
This is your chance to shine. Many people just list their skills, but we use a better method called the Story of Us formula.
The Story of Us. That sounds like a movie title. What does it mean?
It's all about the connection between you and the company. You don't just say, I am a hard worker. Instead, you show how your specific skills solve their specific problems. It's a 3-step story: your strength, to pick a skill from the job description, their need, to explain why that skill is important for this company, the result, to share a quick example of how you can contribute immediately.
That's a great question. So, it's not just about me, it's about us together.
You should hire me because I bring a unique, fresh perspective from my background in education. I know your team values clear communication, and my 5 years of teaching have taught me exactly how to explain complex ideas simply.
That's great. You didn't just say I'm a good teacher, you showed how teaching helps their team. Let's hear an example for someone in marketing.
You should hire me because I have a strong background in social media analytics. Based on the job description, I understand your team is looking to grow your reach on TikTok. In my previous role, I grew an account by 20% in 3 months. And I am eager to bring that same growth to your brand.
That is perfect. You didn't just say you're good at social media, you showed how you will help them specifically.
Exactly. Use phrases like I understand you are looking for, or I am confident I can contribute by. This shows you have done your research and you are ready to be a perfect fit.
You're improving already. Just remember, focus on the value you add to the team. Florence, we've talked about introductions and weaknesses, but what about those tricky questions that start with, tell me about a time when?
Oh, those are behavioral questions. The interviewer wants to see how you acted in the past to predict how you will act in the future. For these, we use the STAR technique.
STAR. I love an acronym. What does it stand for?
It stands for situation, task, action, and result. Let's look at a real-life example for a customer service role. Last month, a customer was very angry because their delivery was late. My goal was to calm the customer and find their package. I checked the tracking system, called the driver, and offered the customer a 10% discount for the delay. The customer felt heard, and they actually left a 5-star review the next day.
That's a great question. Notice how Florence focused on the action. What she specifically did, beginners often say we did this. but the interviewer wants to hear what I did.
Exactly. Use that to show your leadership. Even a recent graduate can use this for school projects. Just describe a situation where a teammate was late. The task of finishing the project, the action you took to help them, and the positive result.
Florence, we've covered the why and the how, but let's talk about the how much. The salary question is a huge hurdle for many learners.
It truly is. Many people feel forced to give a number immediately, but that can actually work against you. If you name a number too low, you lose money. If it's too high, you might lose the job.
So, what should we do instead of giving a single number?
First, try to flip the script. When they ask for your expectations, respond by asking about the company's budget.
What are your salary expectations for this role?
That's a great question. My priority is finding the right fit for both of us, since I am still learning about the full scope of the role. Could you share the salary range you have budgeted for this position?
Oh, that is smooth. You're being professional but also gathering information. What if they insist on hearing your range first?
Then you use your market research. Never give one number. Always give a range of about X to Y based on my research of industry standards and my 5 years of experience in this field. I am looking for a total package in the range of $65,000 to $75,000 per year.
That sounds very confident. You're not guessing. You're basing it on facts. Now, let's practice. We've covered everything from your introduction to salary talk. I will say a sentence and I want you to repeat it out loud at home with Florence. This is how you build muscle memory for the big day.
Ready? Let's start.
Let's start with the present, past, future model for self-introduction. Repeat after me. For our customer service pro, currently, I specialize in resolving complex customer issues.
Currently, I specialize in resolving complex customer issues.
Great energy. Now, for our career changers. Let's practice bridging your skills. In my previous role, I developed strong communication skills.
In my previous role, I developed strong communication skills.
You're doing a wonderful job. For our recent graduates or anyone looking for a new start, I'm eager to bring my fresh perspective to your creative team.
I am eager to bring my fresh perspective to your creative team.
Great. Now, for the PIA method for question about weaknesses. Repeat after me. I used to struggle with public speaking, but I am working on it.
I used to struggle with public speaking, but I am working on it.
I have started using a new system to organize my daily tasks.
I have started using a new system to organize my daily tasks.
This has helped me become much more efficient with my time.
This has helped me become much more efficient with my time.
Excellent. You're showing them that you never stop learning. Let's practice the STAR method. Repeat after me. In that situation, I took the lead to resolve the issue.
In that situation, I took the lead to resolve the issue.
My main task was to ensure the project was finished on time.
My main task was to ensure the project was finished on time.
As a result, we increased our sales by 10%.
As a result, we increased our sales by 10%.
Good job. Those result sentences are what interviewers love the most. Let's try the story of us for question. Why hire you? I believe my skills are a perfect fit for your company's mission.
I believe my skills are a perfect fit for your company's mission.
Finally, the salary question. Stay confident. Let's practice these power phrases so you can use them without hesitation. Could you tell me the salary range you have budgeted for this role?
Could you tell me the salary range you have budgeted for this role?
I'm flexible, but I'm looking for a competitive market rate.
I'm flexible, but I'm looking for a competitive market rate.
Based on my research, I am targeting a range of X to Y.
Based on my research, I am targeting a range of X to Y.
Excellent. Remember, saying these out loud builds your confidence for the real interview. Time for a quick quiz. Let's see how much you remember about this podcast.
If you are a career changer, What should you focus on when talking about your past?
You should focus on transferable skills like communication that help in your new job.
Our customer service example used a specific phrase for being an expert. Do you remember it?
The phrase was specialize in. I specialize in problem solving.
For a recent graduate, what is a good way to show you are proactive in the present?
You can mention volunteering or taking a certification to keep your skills sharp.
True or false, you should always give your exact current salary if the interviewer asks?
False. Your current salary is private. Instead, focus on the range you want for the new role based on its responsibilities.
Why is it better to give a range instead of one number?
It gives you flexibility to negotiate later once you know more about the benefits and total package.
You passed. You're improving already.
Today, we've covered a lot about the job interview mastering skills.
You guys did a wonderful job today. Remember, practice makes perfect. Record yourself on your phone and listen back.
Before we go, we want to hear from you. Our community question today is, what part of the job interview makes you the most nervous? Is it the introduction or the salary talk? Tell us in the comments.
And don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this podcast with a friend who is job hunting. We believe in you. Keep practicing those job interview strategies in the mirror.
See you in the next episode. Goodbye.
Have a wonderful day.
Thanks for joining us. In this podcast, you've learned the following.
Before we go, let's do a final recap of the job interview strategies discussed today. For the question, tell me about yourself. You can use the present, past, future model. For the question, what is your greatest weakness? You can use the problem, action, result method. For the question, why should we hire you? You can use the story of us formula. For behavioral questions, you can use the situation, task, action, result technique. For salary expectations, you can ask the interviewer about the salary budget for the role and state a salary range according to your research.
Feel free to read it aloud. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave a comment below.